Yo, what's happening? He's back. Back at it again. It's been a while this time, a little bit longer than last time. It's your boy Turnip. Welcome back to another 3v3. Running Shipmaster this time. Shout out to Cars and Cameras for commenting on my last vid. Mad respect, homie. So I'm bringing you guys a 3v3 on highway. I wanted to try out Shipmaster again. I really like Shipmaster. I think he's got a lot of potential for, the current meta. Right now, I've kind of realized that it is very turtley in Wars 2, especially in 3s with, Anders and Serena and all their Kodiak benefits that they get. And I thought that maybe having a better way to maneuver around the map with Shipmaster, I don't think that's really been utilized that well currently. Because, obviously Shipmaster has his tactical gateway, and you can teleport anywhere on the map, which in turn, in theory, you could pretty much bypass anybody's defenses if they set up something like a big Cobra line, or not Cobras. That's the wrong game. I don't know what I'm thinking. Kodiak lines, Kodiaks, or what's the other one called? I can't even remember. Blisterbacks, which I think are really cool too. I love blisterbacks. Artillery is super fun, but yeah, like Cars and Camera commented on my last video, it's probably the strongest unit in the game right now. The Kodiaks are, especially with Anders, with the sentinels that come out of it. They just do so much damage. If you can't do, if you don't have anything to counter that, it's just, you get wrecked. You really do. And yeah, so yeah, starting out here, I love I think Shipmaster just has some really good leader powers, honestly. Like his spirit drop, I think it's so good. It drops off, I think it's a veteranized hunter, a veteranized elite ranger, and then 2 engineers. So you get 2 counter units for, vehicles and infantry, and then you get 2 healers. I think it's probably one of the better drops alongside, I think it's Devastating Host. That's Colony's leader drop. That one's pretty good. And then also Cutter has some really good drops. And Consano too. But you can see they stole our mini. That happens to me a lot on this map. I failed my teammates there. Let them down. Light green was, he valiantly attempted, but choked that one. And yeah, so pretty standard build right now. I feel like the enemy team would have definitely benefited from pushing us early. Like, yeah, he's definitely got that mini under control. And I'm just kind of building grunts. Something else I've been doing a lot more of recently. Building a lot of infantry units. I still don't know if the grunts are affected by infantry 1, 2, and 3 from the barracks. If anybody knows that, comment that down below, because I'm not too sure if that is or not, if that's true. Like if you have Marines or grunts, or basically anything that's inside the, you build it from the main base, like cannon fodder, for example, if that's affected by infantry upgrade 1. I'm not too sure. But the Johnson is digging in deep right there. Puts his snipers in the barracks, that's a pretty smart idea, honestly. Nothing's gonna get through there. And they're pushing up on us right now. I'm thinking, oh gosh, we're gonna get smoked. We're gonna get the business here. As one of my old friends like to say, give them the business. Give them that early whoopee rush, grab them by the ankles. But no, they don't have too much out on my on my mini right now. Just one flamer. I think he dropped it down, yeah, because it's a veteran. No, I don't even think there's a Consano on that team, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about. But I really like the Scout Mine too. I try to utilize Scout Mine a lot. For number one, because it creates vision, so it scouts, and two, it's really strong, especially if like an infantry ball rolls over it. So my plan right now, I got Tech 2. I'm quick expoing because I feel that if they push me right now, you know, I can probably keep at least one of these bases up, and at the same time I'm keeping my grunt numbers up. A thing I do often is I overextend really badly a lot of times. I'll send in all my guys and try to get like an early lead on them, but I end up just always staying probably below 40 population when I do that, and it just really throttles me. And I try to just be a little more turtley, or not so much turtley, a little more safe with my units. That's a better word. I like to be a little more safe, so that way all my grunts or whatever I build ghosts, they don't just get wrecked immediately. Because I'm the king of that. I get wrecked a lot, but hey, live and you learn, right? Oh yeah, another thing, 12 subs. We went up a sub, boys. Holla. I'm pretty excited. I've got some other content on the way. I really want to do some other types of games too, like make videos about different genres. So expect that pretty soon. I'm gonna be working on that when I get some more time. And for right now, yeah, I'm just having fun with Halo Wars like I always do. GG. So he's got 2 of those bunkers right there. That's interesting. And Johnson plopped one right down there. He's like, yep, I can do that too. Just snipers on snipers in there. And yeah, I really enjoy putting down the scout mines by these teleporters here, just so we can see if anything ever comes through them, because on this map especially, you will get boned a lot of times because people will just come through those teleporters at random moments. Highways, that's highway for you. So I'm pushing up here. I'm like, let's do it. I got glassing beam. Oh, I'm getting hunter branded. Luckily I didn't lose anything, but I'm gonna shred that guy there, and then I get hit again. So I think I lost a little bit there. I'm just gonna back off for now. Like at this moment, see, yeah, got these guys out of there just in time. Didn't overextend myself. So I got to save some of these grunts. And I'm gonna drop another mine down there too. But yeah, on Tech 3 now. We're at 7 minutes, which is pretty good. Pretty good time frame to get Tech 3 by. Another thing too, I think is, I don't know how many people utilize this. Getting the base upgrade from the war console, like the actual like Fortify upgrade. I think that's what it's called, Fortify. But yeah, like maybe it'd be a little bit wiser, maybe around like the 15-minute mark, to get like Fortify 1 or 2, so you don't get like your base cheesed by something. You know, I thought that might help with some of the well, I mean, eventually by late game everybody's gonna have that, because there's so much if there's so much artillery out on the map. I mean, it's not gonna matter. Your base is gonna die if it's gonna die late game. But yeah, it's just a passing thought I had. So I picked up the Spirit Support, and I'm gonna push back over. I got my guys healed up. We're gonna go in, and I've got a barracks, and oh, there they are. I'm gonna blast. He tried to do the engineer skitter combo. which I've been killed by that before. It can be good, but I don't think it was. I think I pushed it a really good time. I caught him off guard, definitely. And that engineer swarm, I was like, well, there's no way I'm gonna kill that guy right now. The hunter captain is so strong, especially when he's got 69 engineers hovering around him. And a boom, got macked there. Yeah, I'm gonna play infantry, get my honor guard art, and then fall back and recover. Keep my numbers up, and invest in a blister back because we're getting into the mid game here. So I'm expecting to see some heavier pushes come out. I think orange is who's orange? I think it's Johnson. I can't remember. Or Quintano. That's Quintano. So orange is pushing up. I don't think this was very smart. Only because, you know, I've got defender's advantage right now. There's nothing you can really do because I've got 4 engineers, my turrets. My turrets, all counter units, by the way, as well. And I'm under the shield, so he definitely threw these guys away here. I'm just going to move these out of the fire. But those flame hogs, they do a lot of damage, and they will take a good hit. Take a pretty good hit. And then red pull it up, so I'm like, oh, rip in peace, right? But boom, blisterback pops down. That's why I love blisterbacks. They're so agile, and they've got a really good sight. But he took my sensor tower out, so I have to go give vision for that blisterback now. So I'm gonna kind of move up on him. Yeah, I should have popped an engineer shield, but there they go. A nice even coup from our Johnson there. Another thing too, Johnson, another interesting leader, heavy mech play. He has the mech overcharge, which causes mechs to be invincible for a short amount of time. I just don't know if mechs are that good, in my opinion. Like, they're alright. I don't see the hype about them, me personally. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody else could tell me why they think mechs are really viable. Because, yeah, they've got great buffs. You know, like the invincibility is really good. They've got good maneuverability. But I just think they're very weak. I think they're really weak, and, you know, I don't think they put out that great of a DPS, to be honest with you. But more on that later. So we're pushing back up, drop down this blister back, call him a spirit support. Just such a awesome leader power. I end up having way too many engineers, but then again, nothing will die after that point. It's so nice to just be able to plop down hunters, and in my opinion, you always want to upgrade your hunters when you're shipmaster. Get beam cannon, because you just can't afford not to have it with that drop. It's so good. And red's coming up. He's got some mechs, and then orange had some tanks. Consano did, and I get Shrek here. But I'm gonna push in right now. I'm gonna glass, and you'll see let me see, right there. He mech overcharges, so he's invincible now, which kind of makes this glass useless. So I guess that is a good use of Johnson right there. Yeah. But my hunters need to be upgraded as well, so I'm gonna kind of get a good mix of units out. Gonna upgrade my honor guard, just get everything back, kind of really diversify my units. I love to have a nice spread out army too. Cover all my bases. And boom, like that, I'm down to 0. Like I always do. Nah, I'm just kidding. You know I'm OG. So yeah. This has been a pretty relaxing game, honestly. I'd say it's been pretty even. My teammates have been, you know, doing something, which is nice for a change. To have some actual backup. And I think I'm gonna try to play some 1v1s as well. Try out something new. I haven't really ever given them a chance. I did when the game first came out, when, like, I don't know if a lot of you played the game when it first launched, but it was just so broken. There were so many glitches and bugs. Every game I did, I just played Atriox, and I just had 2 factories, double pumped Locusts, and just 1. Locusts were so good back in the day. Like, Locusts, they had so much more range, so much more damage. They moved faster, and they were just super strong, and they could just wreck any base. And I remember me and my friend would play doubles. This was before they nerfed Eradication. And you just drop 2 Eradications on a base, and it just kills it. And that was a lot of fun, too. Elite Rangers were basically useless back then, and a lot of things just didn't work. And the choppers were broken, too. And now, they've definitely buffed up the Wraiths on the UNSC side. Definitely buffed the Wraiths. Air's in a good spot. Kind of rethought my opinion. My last video I had a different opinion on air, and I have kind of grown to accept its place. I think it is in a good place. Again, I post on the Reddit sometimes, and I look at people's opinion. Oh, and here I pick up mass cloaking. I didn't mean to do that actually, but I use it to my advantage here. He didn't have any cloaking, so I'm like, oh, that worked out. Or detect, I mean. Didn't have any detect, so I was like, well, that kind of helped me out. And you can see how, you know, you might be able to use that to your advantage in some situations if a lot of people are just spamming, you know, units like that and they don't have any Nightingales. Or what else detects for UNSC? Nightingales. I think snipers do. I don't know what else. I think jackrabbits maybe? Probably not though. And anyways, like I was saying, I've I wasn't really that fond of air. I thought it was really hard to deal with, and nowadays I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I was giving it a little too much more credit, because this game, nobody really used air, but overall, I don't know. My opinion changed about it. I think it's not that hard to deal with. And now I'm getting double teamed here. So my teammate clicks the base, which is smart, so I buy that base, and I queued up a Scarab. So I know that base, I don't want to lose that Scarab, so I'm going to DQ that War Council, and I'm just getting wrecked. I have nothing right now. Yeah, I'm just getting pile drived right now. So I'm gonna just hold out a little bit longer. I have 20 population, and I'm gonna queue the Scarab up. So it's not looking good. Definitely not. They're getting a little ballsy, and they're pushing up with the mechs, and the mechs are they're just kind of really losing. They're like, yeah, they just get destroyed right there. They're just really weak in my opinion. I don't know, maybe he didn't have them upgraded enough, but you know, he also didn't really have anything supporting it like Nightingales either, so I guess I gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. So here I go, getting my base back up. And yeah, I'm sitting pretty, really. I can't do much. Getting infantry 3. And I'm gonna try and move over here and assist as best I can. That's another thing I found out, or not found out, I should say. Another thing I've realized, rather than just sitting at your base if your teammate's fighting, you know, obviously try to go help them because it is a team game. And I figured, well, I have like 3 units out right now, but I could still make a difference maybe. Trying to go help, I can come and heal. There's always something you can do. You never, I heard a really good, I can't remember who said it, but a really good way to be in an RTS, always have your units doing something. Or no, I read that from the tooltips. I think I read that from the tooltips in Halo Wars, and I really liked that. It said, you paid for your units, make them do something. It can be anything, you know, go pick up a crate, go scout with them, put them on the defense somewhere, support your teammate. Never keep them just sitting there unless, you know, obviously it's a Kodiak or something and you need that sitting there. But I get my Scarab out. They didn't push in on me. I'm going to get this Mercenary out, or the Honor Guard. Get the, I've got a lot of yellow right now, so I'm going to just start upgrading everything. And, oh, we noticed there's a teleporter over there, conveniently located. And green's kind of roaming on his own out there. And I've got mass cloaking. I'm going to get Reavers out because I saw the colony had some Banshees. So now we're moving in. We're going to see what we can do. So yeah, I did not get, no, there's a scout mine going down. Just kind of watch out for things. And I'm going to let blue go first. Oh, and I see a big red ball over there. So we got lots of mantises. So boom. Again, I'm going to mass cloak. He's got nothing that can see me. Oh, that's the other thing that can detect for UNSC are Wolverines. Forgot about that. And they're just going to get destroyed. I think the Colossus I really like. Those are Johnson's other mech unit. He doesn't have Scorpions, I think. He just has the Colossi and the Mantis. The Colossus, I think, can be really, really good because they've got super long range too, and they're anti-tank. So I think for this army, Colossi would be really well, would work really well. But again, they just didn't have the units, and that's what it really boils down to. They didn't have enough, and they just, yeah, we caught them really well in that teleporter, and they're pushing up now. But there's just, I don't think they can stop this, really. And yeah, I'm just gonna step on this guy here. I think that does a little more damage. Maybe somebody else, if you're watching, you can tell me how much, if you know the benefit of like stomping on units, because I know that really works with infantry. Stomping on them with the Scarab, that is. I don't know if that works for like buildings and other things like that. And here I told my Scarab I wanted him to shoot, but he didn't listen to me. But I'm just kind of cruising over, not giving two rips. Just gonna sit right here on this base. And yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this vid. If you guys got any suggestions or things you want to see, I'm always looking for new ideas too. If it's a good idea, absolutely. Give you a shout out. Toasty. But overall, I had fun. It was a good game. Again, I think we were pretty evenly matched, but you know, just circumstances. I don't think they just held the units. They didn't really have the right composition or the numbers to keep up with us. Like, to be honest, when they did that, they all should have just pushed up on me, like, immediately. And I think they definitely could have had something happen. Because without their, I mean, if they didn't let me get this Scarab, I think that would have gone way differently. But to each their own. You live and learn. Oh yeah. Oh no, my teammate was Jerome. But yeah, we're just kind of wrapping this up here. We're just clearing them out. GG's all around to everybody. And then I think I buy... What did I buy here? I can't remember. But yeah, it's pretty futile now. So overall, I think Shipmaster is, you know, maybe a little underrated. I think he's got some definitely good tools to his advantage. Yeah, I don't know if I really had the chance to push him to his limits this game. But definitely, you know, I love to use the mass cloaking, especially against those mantises. It really, yeah, he didn't have anything. He didn't have any Wolverines or anything. So, tactical gateway, right here. Another really cool power I think could be used to, you know, advantage of stopping turtles. But the thing is, it works both ways. So, you know, your enemy can follow you. You got to be careful with it. I lost the game actually to that one time. I tried to like cheese somebody with a bunch of locusts, and they followed me right through the gateway, and yeah, won. Just like we did here. But anyways, guys, yeah. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed it, give me a like, helps out. Lets me know that you guys enjoy watching. Or drop a sub if you wanna stay in the loop, see some more content. So here I'm gonna peace out now. I don't really know what more to say. So yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching.
A victory is a victory.